Hey, how there, everybody? How y'all doing? I wanted to make this video. I was actually going to add this onto the last video, but I got so sidetracked talking about mental alchemy, I never got to the main point. I wanted to talk about the ever-burning lamps that have been found in tombs around the world and the various reports of them. I was going to read an article and get really into detail, but I thought I just don't have the time, and I really just wanted to kind of open up and plant a seed for y'all to go out and do your own research, because I find this fascinating. I've been reading various texts about alchemical processes and these ever-burning lamps that have been found. Supposedly, there were over 170 reports from the Middle Ages of authors who wrote about these lamps that were found in tombs. And the people would enter a new tomb, and that hadn't been discovered, and they'd see these lamps burning. And there were reports that the lamps self-extinguished as soon as the rooms were opened. Then there were other reports where the lamps would not go out with water or with blowing on them, and the only way to get them to go out was to drain this mysterious liquid that was at the bottom of the vessels. And some of them were reports of like a trap that would crush the lamp before a person could get up to it. All of these could be taken as historical like metaphors or just stories. I truly believe, though, that there's some credibility to this. There was a report, a Rosicrucian leader, I can't remember who it was, but I think it was in the Middle Ages sometime. He was dug up after 120 years. He'd been buried, and for some reason they had to excavate his tomb to move it or whatnot, and they found a lamp burning in there, showing that even into more modern times, I'm not sure, it might have even been in the 1700s, I'm not sure, that this knowledge has been carried on and passed on down traditionally. And the idea of an ever-burning lamp was obviously to protect and carry a person into the other side. I mean, a lamp represents carrying on that wisdom. It represents a lot of different things, but can you imagine having a lamp that's literally perfectly burning for up to 2,000 years, 3,000 years? Because there have been reports of tombs being opened after 2,000 years and having these things burning. Well, recently they discovered earlier this year, a large amount of mercury in a tomb in South America. I haven't done a lot of research on this particular one, but it tied into the mercury that's been found in these other tombs. Now, mercury is used in lights right now for mercury vapor lights, where you see them on the street, and it's discharged between the vapor using the mercury vapor itself as the conductor. So, is there a possibility that some of these ancient lights, some of these people could have harnessed a form of electrical arcing or using a type of gas like this for a lamp? Maybe. But the reports of the flames themselves show that there appears to be an ever-burning flame that's somehow not using oxygen. It's oxidizing something. Well, I guess it's not oxidizing, it's using another form to burn. And they say the mysterious substance that they found in these things, they can't, identify it. I'm not sure what to make of it. I've been reading a lot about it, and I don't want to sit here and talk for 20 minutes about stuff when somebody could just Google it. But just Google the ever-burning lamps, or ever-burning lamps, ancient times, whatever. Maybe since I'm still using my Kindle to upload, I can't really, do links and all that like on my computer as easily. But I'll try to post links sometime in the future in the description, because this kind of knowledge, these kind of things that were passed on. And this is similar to Coral Castle and Edward Leedskin, who claimed to use these frequencies to move rocks. And I have a theory about that too. I'm going to be a completely separate video for that one. But this knowledge that has been passed on is kept from, the profane, if you will, because people would abuse things, and people are afraid people will abuse knowledge. But I think we're at a point right now where it needs to be just rediscovered and utilized for all people, especially if we understand how to, create free energy, or ever-burning lamps would be pretty damn handy. So anyway, look it up, see what you think, and talk to y'all later.